The air grew colder as I descended into the subterranean labyrinth. Each step echoed with an unnatural reverb, amplifying the pounding of my heart. I knew I should turn back, but something compelled me forward. Then I saw it, a glimmer of light in the distance. As I approached, it resolved itself into a doorway. Relief flooded through me, but it was short-lived. For when I stepped into the room, the door seemed to vanish behind me, and I realized with a jolt that I had no recollection of how I'd gotten there. Panic started to set in. I turned to leave, but the door was gone. In its place, a smooth, featureless wall. I ran my hand over it, feeling for a handle, a keyhole, anything that could help me escape this prison. But there was nothing. As the seconds ticked by, the air grew colder, the silence more oppressive. Then I heard it, a whisper, a soft, raspy voice that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. "Turn around!" it hissed. I froze. My blood ran cold. Slowly, I turned to face the voice. That's when I saw them, the shadows. They were moving, slithering along the walls, the floor, the ceiling. Faces formed in the darkness, mouths opening to scream silently, eyes blinking independently. The floor beneath me trembled. With each heartbeat, the shadows writhed and twisted, forming a grotesque parody of life. I stumbled back, my heart pounding in my chest. The room seemed to twist and warp, stretching and contracting like a living thing. The walls breathed, their moist, slimy texture pressing against my skin. I screamed, my voice echoing in the vast emptiness. But my cry was swallowed by the darkness, absorbed by the shadows. They were coming for me. I could feel their icy fingers digging into my flesh, their sharp teeth tearing at my clothes. I tried to run, to hide, but there was nowhere to go. The room offered no refuge, no sanctuary. It went on forever, or so it seemed. And then, just as suddenly as it began, it stopped. The shadows retreated, the faces vanished, the whispering ceased. I stood there, trembling, in the midst of the darkness, my breath coming in ragged gasps. Then I heard it again, the sound of my own heartbeat. It was faint at first, but it grew louder with each passing moment, drumming in my ears like a death knell. I fell to my knees, my head in my hands. How did I get here? How could I have been so foolish as to enter this place, this chamber of crawling darkness? I didn't want to find out. All I wanted was to escape, to get out, to find a sliver of light in this suffocating gloom. But the longer I stayed in that room, the more its darkness seeped into me, the more its silence screamed in my ears. And in that moment, I knew I wasn't going to get out.